Hello, you guys. The terminology they use to describe how the narcissist is behaving with all this love bombing in the beginning, they call that their mask is on. They're showing you someone that you want to see. They're manipulating you and themselves for them to appear to you to be this person that you would love. They reflect back to you everything you state you want in a person. That's called mirroring, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to set up for you your perfect person and make you think they are that person that will fill that role and make you think they love you. Okay, fine. They call that the mask is on, okay? The first disaster date, hi, I'm Renee Flamand. The first disaster date, I call the disaster dates those times when you find something out. And there's nothing like the first time. It's a disaster date. It could be you saw pictures. You found out what you knew was true finally. It was indeed true. You found out. You heard him on the phone. You read texts. You caught him. Whatever. Disaster date. And if you have any time spent with a narcissist, you probably have more than one. So now the disaster date happens. It's the first time the rug is pulled out from under you. Your heart is broken and you're left to deal with all of what you thought you felt and reconciling that with this cat pulling a 180 on you. It's alarming when their mask falls off. That's what they call it. Their mask fell off. So now you got a glimpse into the real them. You guys know at this point I've watched over 1,000 videos. That's what they say, the experts. Remember, that's how this channel started. I was breaking down the information I learned. What they say is behind the mask is the real them. So that mask slipped and you see the real them. I call the guy that was in love bombing the 5% guy. You guys that have been with me know that. The 5% guy. That was 5% of him with the mask on. Now this is 95% of him. And the remainder of your time with the narcissist, you will see this person that is behind the mask as they continue to inflict harm upon you. They know you've seen them. They know. They were caught. So you realize they aren't the nice guy that you thought. Your system is shocked. It's heavy and traumatizing, and it shakes you. I mean, it shakes you up. And no one gets it except for those that have experienced it. When you meet another person that has experienced it, you have a shorthand. You guys know I have that girlfriend who she did like an about face with her narcissist and never turned back. She's very, very strong, but she had gone through 6 years of things. And we just get each other. We have a shorthand because we've both been through the same thing. To others, we can sound nuts. It's a brittle state the narcissist gets you into. It's a brittle state. And I've been trying for 2 years to educate, inform, and warn you to save you from the ordeal of the first disaster date, to save you from the massive shock to your system that first time their mask falls off gives you. And there's nothing like the first disaster date. It's a wallop. I've had plenty of them, which that's sad that I allowed plenty, isn't it? And when I say plenty, it's ridiculous. I've done a lot of work since then, and I'll tell you something. I'd love to see someone even think about trying to attempt to mistreat me. Now, bye-bye, one time. Bye. I'm talking mistreat, not we disagree, because people jump on that. What do you mean, one thing, one fight? No, I didn't say that. I said mistreat, okay? And mistreat means mistreat. You know what I mean? Like every action that is worthy of making me have somebody go away, that's a mistreat. Every single disaster date that I had was worthy of making me make him go. And guess what? I kept going in. Why? Why do we do that? Because we're hoping the mask is going back on, but somebody was mean to you. Let's just call all the behaviors that they do. They betrayed you, lied, cheated, stole, gaslighted, triangulated, whatever. It's mean. So let's just say it. So someone is mean to us, yet we give more. We give more chances, and now we're going to make more effort, and we're going to give more energy, and we're going to give more time, and we're going to jump on that hamster wheel and try to get back to the beginning. I think about it and it saddens me because I wish that we all knew right off from the beginning that when that mask falls back on, you'll never get back to the place that you were. And narcissists can't change. They don't want to. They don't think there's anything wrong with them. They don't care if they do. They think they're entitled to behave any way they want. There's lots of reasons. We've made many videos on that. But they don't. And they can't and they won't. So once you see what's behind the mask, that's what you're getting. And it's going to happen again and again and again and again. And the thing is that we, I think, forget about is for somebody who just revealed their real self to you for the first time, for that person to have done that, that's them. The mean is them. But now they know, once this is revealed, you've seen them. They know that you will no longer revere them. That mask can never go back on. You've seen them. You can't unsee somebody betraying you. People work through it. Yep. A lot of healthy couples it happens to. There's somebody steps out, they work through it. A narcissist does behavior repeatedly to the same person, over and over and over again. And what they'll do is, I think once that mask drops that first time, I think we're more done than we think. We think that we're going to jump on the hamster wheel and we're going to get it back to the, and that just happened because we were off or I didn't do enough for it, and we go crazy. The mean person is them. So we're now knocking ourselves out over someone who's mean. You won't ever see them the same way, and they know it. They now also know that you will knock yourself out to get back to that place of the great beginning, which they orchestrated with the love bombing until you were cooked. They know that. So a disaster date comes, you're beyond with emotion, they got caught. It's a tricky space. You have a choice to either jump on that hamster wheel and start fighting for your life, or exit the union. I've known people that left a narcissist after one time. Done. They didn't get caught up in it. Done. They didn't take the calls after. Done. It can happen, but you have to be awake to it. When you are in, we talked last video of how when you're in that and they're testing you, they're watching how you're handling the disaster date. They're watching how you're handling the love bombing. They're watching if you allow them to whisk you away without notice and drop your life. They're watching all of this, okay? Well, watching how you handle the disaster date tells them everything they need to know. And guess what I kept telling him through my actions, my behavior of going back in? I was telling him that it's something that I overcame and therefore he could get away with it again and again and again. She'll get over it. I told him that with my actions and my repetitive time after time actions of accepting it. We were fighting about everyone, but so he kept doing them. Because while I was fighting, I was accepting another one. She'll take me back once I love bomb her again. They don't know the word love bombing, but you know what I'm saying. We go back in. We think we'll try. If the person is a narcissist, they know their mask dropped and you saw them now. They know your fairy tale for you has now ended. Well, they need to be revered. So even if you two are trying to work it out, he knows the reverence is gone. You're mad, you're sad, you guys are struggling right now. And you think you're going to get back there because that's what he's telling you. He needs to be revered. Needs it. Now. Not in 6 months when you're over it. Now. So, he finds it. There comes another disaster date when you find out about that one. It's a cycle of horrors, and there's reasons behind all of it. And I'm trying to give you a glimpse of different parts of this disorder these first weeks of 2023 and how they can relate to each other. That way you can recognize things as they happen. This is a tricky one, you guys. When their mask falls off, I want you to see the truth. I want you to look at it. I want you to ask yourself the tough questions. And I want you to ask yourself, how much bad are you willing to accept? Because once that mask falls off, a bunch of devalue can follow, because now they know you already saw the bad in them. They're going to let you see more and see if you accept that. And they're going to let you see more and see if you accept that. I just kept accepting it. And I don't want you guys to do that. You're worth more than that. Okay, have a good weekend, you guys. I'll see you next time.